house in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Most Unknown Podcast. Just clap it up real quick, man. I just want to just quick clap it. Noise style. No nigga style. Just want to clap for no reason, bro.
You should tell you clapping your hands.
Just clap for no reason, bro. Just for anything, bro. We appreciate y'all catching in. Last week we had some technical difficulties.
Shit ain't come out. I don't know why you telling y'all that.
Hopefully we'll get that. Hopefully we'll get
Did
that
not touch the
episode
surface
to
at all.
Hopefully we'll get the episode to y'all somehow, some way. It's all right. You'll live. We got a guest with us today. Y'all know we're not a real guest-heavy podcast, but it's a brother of ours in the podcast game in the city, doing big things, holding it down on his side. Welcome, Walt from Tequila Talk, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up? The cabbage patch like you, like motherfucking
More proof that we're not
Juan
beefing.
Dixon. More proof that we're not
More
beefing.
proof that me and Walt.
Hey, look, why you keep thinking everybody keep we beefing? Why we?
Who thinks that?
No, it was a good year. It was a good year.
1
It was a good 1 year when niggas thought me and Walt really had
No
beef.
way, bro.
I swear to God, it was in my.
That would be like the shortest fight.
It's because y'all
ever.
got it's because y'all got a similar description.
It would have been short in time and then height.
It's because y'all got a similar description.
tall nigga. I don't know what you talking about. I got tall moxie.
Because niggas tall moxie got a tall energy.
Yeah,
It's because niggas got a similar description. Like if you told me y'all was like cousins, I'd be like, yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah, facts.
But yeah,
No, he is my distant cousin from Barbados.
Yeah.
I'm telling my baby
Tory
nuts
Lanez
on
and
niggas
shit.
too, but I like because niggas is
Flexing the Barbados card.
Yeah, cause like I've been, y'all know, cause you know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I've been saying this shit for like, it's like crazy how like as soon as Instagram got that Bajan flag emoji, like everybody from Barbados, y'all niggas not from Barbados.
You think niggas
Damn, you
is
keep
fraud?
Barbados,
Nigga,
nigga?
I lived there for 6
think niggas
years.
is fraud,
nigga.
bro?
How you gonna, nigga? We old. How you don't know some new niggas from Barbados?
Nah, niggas ain't from there.
After you left, they made new niggas after
Nah,
you left.
niggas ain't been.
They made a whole bunch
What's I
of
go
niggas.
back, bro?
They made
Oh,
new
God,
niggas.
It's other Johns out there in Barbados
They
moving
didn't stop
around.
making niggas after you left, bro.
They did though.
John think he the only breed of Barbados.
Listen,
mean,
listen,
nigga?
listen,
Be honest.
listen, stop putting them Bajan flags in your joint because your cousin's
That's
cousin is
crazy.
from Barbados. You're
Jesus
not from there,
Christ.
bro. You're not.
You
from
are really
there.
gatekeeping Barbados.
Nigga, I be there. I be back this year. I be there. For
I never been.
I'll be on the turf. This niggas is crazy, bro. I just don't like it, bro. I just don't like
Respect.
the
He
false
don't even
Barbados
like
flag.
claim Tory Lanez, bro. Tory's from Barbados.
Oh, that's facts.
Tory not from there, bro.
Y'all
His
be
family
shoot-
from there. And I
y'all
fuck
be-
with Tory. Tory not from there.
Y'all be shooting
That's
bitches.
crazy.
We ain't never
bro.
seen Tory, bro. We ain't never seen Tory.
Hey,
Listen.
look here. I'm gonna say this real quick.
These niggas ain't never seen Tory. Shout out to Land though.
Let me say this real quick, because I haven't been on the show in so long.
Yeah.
No, we was like really tied at the hip at one point.
Nah, for sure.
I haven't been on the show so long,
Absolutely.
and just like I know we've grown, and I've seen y'all move into this space, and y'all actually y'all fucking finally putting shit up on Instagram with the visuals and shit. I've been telling y'all to do this shit. Yeah, thank you. I knows I've been preaching this shit.
Yeah, we've been talking about
but
this
it's just
for a
more so. I appreciate y'all bringing me back on here.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because real shit. Niggas don't know that when I started my podcast. And I already thought about Combat Jack. The first people I
Salute to
seen
Combat Jack, man.
rest in peace, Combat Jack. But the first people I seen doing this shit in DMV, DC area, 1, 2, and 3. This is the first 1, 2, and 3. They were doing this shit before me, and they was like, "Nigga, oh, I could do this shit. These niggas cool. I know these niggas. They be outside. Like, hold up, wait, I could do this."
You know what's crazy? You think about like since you started, like how many podcasts came, started,
went.
and then disappeared.
Because they don't know how hard this shit is.
And this is like I'm done.
It's not
Kaput.
It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull up and talk shit. No, you got to edit.
Yeah,
You got
it's other
posts.
shit. That's the easy
You got to do
part.
all the talking shit is the
That's
way.
the easy part, bro.
It's the easiest part in the world. I can talk shit all day.
That's the easy part.
Files, delete shit.
Mad shit happens on that journey, bro.
Every time I see one story about, I give it 2 months. I'm like, let's see how happens in 2 months.
I tell niggas even to this day, I say it all the time. Like even sometimes you get in the rut where you think like, damn dog, like you kind of stagnant for a little bit, and you try and push it, and it's like, I tell niggas, I've said this 1,000 times podcast, I'll say it again. That nip quote just pound like every day that shit in my head when he be like, bro, the only difference between me, the only distinguishing quality I had between me and everybody else, I ain't quit.
That's it.
Like I said, I kept moving, and that shit
real.
stay. And even Currency that shit recirculating when Currency was like, dog, niggas be right there, then they just stop. And your blessing was like, you was really right there, and you cut it, and that shit keep me like, all right, bet, because you never really know, bro. You only one moment away. One viral,
Anything,
one
bro.
guest,
One viral clip,
one
one
viral
get-
clip,
yep.
everything away. So
You never know, bro.
Real shit,
just gotta keep pounding pole.
Shit, we never knew.
Yeah, man, just left the studio. Just had an episode just now. Changed his whole fit.
If I gotta tell people, I ain't want niggas to know I'm out here, like, you know what I'm saying? I want niggas to, oh, they record Walt on a different day. Okay.
And my man Air Force is still icy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The crazy shit is,
he's fresh in the box.
yo, the crazy shit is,
I ain't worried. I know, you know the summer rule. You don't break them out until it's about to hit 8.
how many wears do you get out of Air Force before they done?
I go to the club.
Just everybody, just in general. What is
I don't wear Air Force
what is the number? Like, what is the number? How many wears? For real? You ain't fucking with them?
My joints from the wedding still alright, yeah.
Yeah, mine are too.
Not gonna hold you.
It's still alright.
I'ma wear my shit.
I'm a
Fuck that.
disgusting individual.
Or you gonna go to the
you white
ground?
boy.
I'll be in Rosebud.
You white
like
boy
this.
in it.
I wake
You
up in the
going to
morning.
the
God
ground?
damn.
Yeah, what the fuck was I doing last
Like,
night?
yeah, this ain't gonna last a month. I gotta go ahead and get another pair.
I got 2 pairs, so
You smart.
yeah, not at the same time though. I had 1 pair, and then my man had a wedding, and I couldn't wear those to the wedding, so I had to get another pair. So now
No, you gotta get 2 for the summer.
I got a rotation. So like these is my like outside shoes, and then
No,
these
did you
is
see when
I
Nike
can.
made it? We was in the chat. My man put in the chat. Nike made the Air Force was like $60 for one day or something. It was like 2 for something. Come crazy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I
That's
seen
why I
that.
got these.
And
That's why I got
Nike,
these.
it broke shit. Nike
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
stop
yeah.
because like they was like
No
niggas
cap.
started wilding.
I forgot who pointed out to me. I got these right here.
Oh, and
I
that's
was
when
like,
that said?
oh,
They
let me
fucked
get them.
up. They fucked up.
I feel like Nike should just make them 60 though.
Hey, they make them
Like
50
they
for
can
a
get
full
more.
day.
Yeah, they would sell out.
Bro,
Like,
they
bruh,
was 65 my whole life.
Like 4 or 5.
They was $65 my whole life.
yeah, now they're like
they was
100
50.
and.
I
But then
remember-
Nelly came and ruined shit.
I remember they was 50.
My whole life they was
They was
$65,
50 at
bro.
one point, yeah. They definitely was
50
50.
and then
And then Nelly
65.
came with give me
And
2
then it
pair.
was fucking
That was
over
a
with,
mids.
bro. Then it
Niggas
was
don't know
over
that
with,
was
bro.
a Air. He was talking about Air Force mids.
Nike would be
The
better
mids
off
is
just
trash.
making these joints $60, so niggas can just be frivolous.
Nigga, they'll
bro.
be billionaires.
Yeah, niggas would just start.
I remember I couldn't even find them in the store no more.
You make it 60, I'll start copping per
That's
event.
right. No, that's
Before
right.
before
Last
my
summer
man
I
went,
couldn't.
I couldn't find them in the store, bro.
Last summer I
Troy
couldn't find them.
I couldn't find them.
Oh,
shits
yeah,
in the
when
I had
store.
to go to Vegas. When I went to Vegas, I caught the pair because that's when I found them out there. But in DC,
Bruh, it was-
I
they
could
was
not
dead,
find a
son.
pair of Air Forces
It
in my
was
size.
dead, bro. It was
That's
dead.
sick.
And
That's sick.
it was over with.
That's
I'm
sick.
good.
You can't beat a fresh pair though.
No, you
facts.
can't,
Fresh
bro.
out the box.
I
Fresh
know.
pair of
Can't,
ice
bro.
baseball.
That's why I ain't wearing. 'Cause
You know what I don't like about them though? You know what they got to stop doing?
They're not true.
Even
to
when I got
size.
one from the wedding too. First of all, yeah, Air Force Ones aren't
They're
true to
not true to
size. They
size,
big as shit.
bro.
Oh yeah, no,
number,
these
number
nigga,
2.
I wear 11.
Don't
These
be
shit's a
fooled.
10 and a
I
half.
hate-
I still,
I hate-
I gotta tie them up.
I hate the off-white tinge on the laces. They got to stop. Like the
Oh,
laces
yeah.
need a that should
Thank
be
you.
blowing me. I gave my pair back that I
Bruh.
got from the wedding. They gave me the joint originally. I wore them outside. I said, nah, bro. I said my lace is way too yellow, bro. I said I need a light, and they gave me.
Once
another
that
pair.
yellow come in, this is over with.
It's a wrap.
Air Force is just toast, bro. You
Nigga,
can't do nothing.
what?
You can't do nothing. Nothing you
Yeah.
can do about it, bro. I remember I was like,
Hate
I was
that
probably in,
shit.
like middle school, high school. I had my Air Force. I tried to put them joints in the washing machine, bro.
Nah.
Woo
never
wee.
was.
You put the whole shoe in the washing
The
machine.
whole shit, man. It was a wrap,
Motherfucking
dog.
that dryer sound
It
like a
was over
motherfucking
with.
a drive-by.
Yeah, that shit was over. That shit was coom. I remember the lady stopped me. She was like, "Yo, you can't do that in here." I was like, "Damn, what the fuck am I just dry my shoes?" Like, she was pissed. Like she kicked me out of everything.
Not you can't do that
Yeah,
in
she was
here.
like, "You can't do that in here." I was like, "Yo, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm in 7th grade. I'm just trying to dry my shoes." Like
I knew better than that in 7th grade.
I didn't.
It
Nah.
never was the washing
I
No,
machine.
know.
I was
Never
putting
do
them
that.
in the dryer.
I was putting
I feel like
shoes-
Roy. I think
Fuck
me and
no,
Roy.
bro.
Me and,
Put them
Fuck no, I
joints-
get the
didn't know
toothbrush, bro.
I didn't
Don't
know.
be
I
a
didn't
poop
learn
putt.
that until
That's the
later.
smallest shit
You
ever.
was being a poop putt.
I didn't learn that until
Fuck on
later.
the balcony. You
I got all type of
bro.
methods. I got all type of shoe cleaning methods now.
I
Yo,
definitely
you know-
put them in the washing
You know,
machine
Clorox
dryer.
and peroxide. Get the
Toothpaste,
shit, boy. Toothpaste,
baking
Clorox, and
soda,
peroxide. Get that shit going.
dish soap. I got all type
that shit
of
going.
strategies going on.
I'm still a clean, but by the way, so y'all know I'm not some like I ain't made it. I'm still a clean my shoe nigga. Don't get me.
Oh, I'm
fucked
cleaning
up.
shoes.
yeah.
Especially if I wear them, I put little finishing touches on
What?
them before I step
Absolutely.
on. Oh, wait. You know I made. You know you made it when you stopped doing that shit.
Yeah, when you could
When I don't
just-
give a fuck no more. It's-
When you see Floyd, his Air Force
Yeah,
collection.
dickhead. Okay, we know you can
Yeah,
afford
you got it.
Oh,
bro.
these?
got it, Floyd.
Yeah, I wore these to
Correct.
club. Somebody spilled them on. I don't give a fuck. Let me grab these right
We
now.
had a
know
ladder.
Floyd can build a house full of Air Forces. if
Yeah,
he
we
wanted
get
to,
it, bro.
We
You
get it,
got
bro.
it.
Like,
That's some goofy shit, but
you
okay.
Mayweather, bro.
Why keep the box, bro? Just give them away.
And they're probably free, bro. You probably don't even buy them. I'm pretty sure like you got some.
give them away, my nigga. What you just got a collection of old shoes you don't wear? No, you just to show people that you can.
That's like Odell. I don't want to hear Odell flexing on. He doesn't, but I don't want to see him flexing on shoot, bro. You get whatever you want.
He
You-
can
you
flex
with
on anything.
Nike,
He a
like, you
Baltimore
know what I'm
Raven
saying? Yeah. Oh yeah.
You happy about that?
Oh, I love it.
Through the roof.
To the roof. That means gonna be bad bitches at the club. I mean, at the stadium. Be bad bitches pulling up the afties after the game. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they'll bring the bitches out.
All these things are true, bro.
Yo, Odell work out.
I'm just saying.
Odell work out like he going to the club. His work outfits be like a nice graphic tee, some rude shorts.
Fresh as shit. Working out, bro.
Fresh as shit. Working.
Nah, you really working out? You about to go
What's going
somewhere.
on here? You be having the trucker hat backwards running routes.
This nigga workout fee is like $1,200. His workout fee is like $1,200.
Crazy. Just like Ross blew me when he was washing the car with Diddy. He had on the Travis Scott. I said, this is just a slap in
Crazy,
the face,
bro.
Niggas just too
Those
rich,
shoes
bro.
like $400.
Yeah, niggas just too
What the
rich, bro.
fuck, man? He got it for free. He got them shits for free. He don't care, bro. Them niggas, you know them niggas don't be sneaker dudes for real. They just get money and they can afford it. They don't really know the shoe culture, most of them.
Odell knows.
Most of
Odell one of them niggas know.
Maybe he do, but like a lot of them niggas,
Nah,
they don't
Odell,
really
he
know.
understands
Yeah,
what's
he
going
one of them
on.
ones.
A lot of them niggas don't know shoe culture. They just
Odell ain't meant
can
to-
afford the shoe.
Odell ain't meant to
Yeah,
OD
I think Ross like that too. I don't think Ross
No,
like
he
necessarily
don't.
know what.
Like a nigga like Fat Joe, I think Fat Joe.
Now,
knows
Fat Joe
shoe
is
culture.
He was in the
Fat
80s.
Joe
He was
was
in the
the GOAT
90s.
at one
He
point.
was in the
Yeah, Fat
90s
Joe
at one
knows
point.
shoe culture. Nigga
Yeah,
like
Fat
Wale.
Wale is like the
fucking,
GOAT of shoe culture. He's
Low
at the
key
top.
though,
Fat
low
Clark
key
Kent,
though, low
Clark
key though.
Kent.
All right, bet. So you'll put.
Khaled
Hold
don't count,
on.
bro. Stop it.
You'll put
Khaled
Wale.
is the
You'll put
nigga.
Wale at the top.
Yeah.
Joe might edge Wale though.
might.
Like
Really?
nah, Joe was
He
really
might.
like.
I'm
might.
But Wale was still one of us, regular niggas.
But
Like Joe was
but
doing.
he from here, so
Joe was
he's
yeah,
top.
but Joe was doing this for a very long time.
Yeah,
though.
he's been-
I know. I'm not
Very long
dissing. I'm not
time.
dissing
There's
Fat
a
Joe.
couple
of course.
niggas though. Fat Joe that I come to mind. Clark Kent.
Ooh,
They say
Clark Kent,
what's
yeah.
my man
We
name?
gotta say
What's the
PJ Tucker.
What's the DJ
We
name?
gotta say
PJ
PJ Tucker.
Tucker's
Can't
shoe
leave that
collection
nigga
is
out.
crazy.
He's a fucking basketball player. He don't
It's still,
count.
nigga, who
Nah,
made
but
you
he
get
just
with
win
him
the
on the
box.
discussions?
They say, hey, PJ, here go. Like, what the fuck?
Nigga,
Nah, PJ be searching. PJ,
I know, but he's a
no,
basketball
he's
player.
thinking basketball. Tim Duncan's shoe collection is garbage.
Yeah, nah, Tim shit probably
Tim
trash.
is that. He's a nasty
A
shit.
lot
Tim
of
got
leather.
reports.
It's a
Yeah,
lot
he's
of
a nasty
leather.
nigga.
A
Tim
lot
Duncan
of
look like he
waterproof
stink.
boots.
You think Jokic out here styling on niggas?
Nah, never. What's homie name? What's the DJ name from Atlanta?
That's crazy.
DJ dude from Atlanta. He got a he
DJ
big in
Esco?
his- Nah, he big he like a radio
Greg
DJ.
Street. You talking
Greg
about
Street.
Oh,
Greg
Greg
Street.
Street got a
Greg
crazy
Street.
shoe collection. There's a couple niggas with like crazy shoe like Currency is one of them niggas too.
Currency, of course.
Currency got
So-
currency.
Of course.
Yeah, that too.
I tell if it's one nigga I want to be rich, it's Currency. Yeah.
Like famous like as far
That-
as like
yeah, as far
you
as
can
like
still move
that's
around.
What, yeah, Currency. I can still. I'm rich. I still can buy what I want, but I can also go to the mall and blend right in. Be a regular person. Nobody's rushing me. That's the type of fame I would want if I was Currency. Got the blueprint.
That's a good balance right there for
Yeah.
sure. Because
Don't gotta worry about
not
people
being able to
stalking
go
you.
to the store, people
yeah.
coming up to me while I'm at the diner,
Yeah.
I will slap you, bro. Like let me eat let me eat my hash browns in peace, bro.
Why you in the diner?
Hash brown.
Just saying, like let
Hey,
me.
Roy, I feel
niggas can't go to hash
Eminem. I
browns.
feel where Eminem was like, please have some decency. You see me out with
Y'all
my
remember that
daughter.
video? Y'all remember the video where Hell Real got beat up at the diner when he was with his grandmother?
I never look at him the same.
Nigga
That's
was at the
another
diner
thing.
with his grandmother. They ran
Public
up on him
people
and
can't get
slapping
beat
him.
up. Public people can't
fucked
get
up,
beat
man.
up, and that's the sad thing.
Yeah.
man.
He was
Niggas
talking so
lose
much.
fights every day,
Every
bro.
day, but when you public, you can't get beat up.
You got,
Briscoe,
you got to be super thug.
bro, Briscoe could never have.
He got his
He
ass
could.
kicked
He
at
did
the
nothing wrong in that
Briscoe
video.
was-
No,
he did
listen,
not
he did
one damn
nothing wrong in
thing.
that video. He got robbed. He had to give it up. It was a joint. Then Gucci made it worse. Like I never let a
Nigga
nigga rob
rob
me
me
like a
like a
Briscoe.
Briscoe.
And Briscoe was done after that. Like finished. Huh?
Who got worse?
Hell Real, bro.
Hell real for sure.
Hell
Briscoe,
real.
that was regular nigga shit.
He was
bro.
at the diner with his family,
was
fam.
talking
What you mean?
so
No,
tough.
Briscoe got robbed.
He was talking
Hell
so
real
tough
got
on
the
that
shit
album.
beat out of him in front of his mother.
And his
What the
granny,
fuck,
bro.
And his granny, bro.
Nah, I respect Gunplay's L though.
I respect
Gunplay's
Gunplay's
fine.
L. He
No
not
disrespect
mad.
Gun. No
I
gun,
respect
no gun
Gunplay's
slander
L.
on his
Niggas take
on
losses.
the show.
I respect his L.
Bro,
His L
you
is
beat me
cool.
up in front of my mother, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
gonna hold
just
you.
saying I put that
The
on
reason
camera
I
right now.
respect
I'm
Gunplay's
going
L
to
because his
kill
name
you.
is not Fist Play. His name is Gunplay.
Yeah.
He, all right, you got beat up. That means he gonna spray the block
See,
up
he's
though.
about to shoot.
His
Hell
name is
Real's
Gunplay,
grandmother was
not
right
Floyd
here.
Mayweather.
His mom was right here. His family is right here.
Got
Hell
tossed
Real
up.
was over there in the corner getting a mud hole.
Like a
style.
Royal Rumble.
Bro, nigga never,
Niggas
bro.
getting
Nigga
caned.
never.
On
bro.
camera too.
Niggas
like-
getting
Nigga,
Well, I
dogged,
respect
bro.
his mama for not jumping in.
I,
My
like,
mama had to jump
I don't
in.
know.
I
No,
hope my mother don't.
no, you better not jump in.
If you knock my mother out, then I
Because you
gotta
not my
finish you.
mom
You
now.
got my mom, bro.
I gotta kill your kid.
But no, this
I'm
my
gonna
this my
shoot
thing. This
something
my
in
thing. I'm going there. I'm going there
gotta
immediately.
finish you.
I'm going there immediately just because you didn't like because you don't know how fights can go. Shit can get wild. So the fact that you even brought that drama to a table where my mom is sitting at, bro,
Them niggas was not
we
playing,
done. Like
bro.
you like listen.
They say, yo,
I
we
go
gonna
in front
catch
of
you on
judge with a
Mother's Day and
smile.
fuck you up, yo.
Right,
Y'all
when
niggas
niggas say on site, that's a real
On
thing,
site,
bro.
nigga.
It's a
It's
real
on
thing.
site. Your
used
mama,
to
your
be
daddy,
rules.
anybody could be
It used to be
around.
rules to on site though.
Fuck no.
What?
Niggas see
That
with
was
your
the
kid and be
80s,
like,
Look,
That was y'all. That was a
quick story, and that's why I respect. right hand. This on everybody I ever loved. This died. This on my life. I'm fried. Never forget I was beefing with this nigga. This around the way. I was beefing with this nigga Not gonna say his name. I hope he doing well. We used to be cool. We started beefing. It was a real beef though, cause like we went through shit about it. But we don't get too deep into it. But he seen me at the time. This would be the Caribbean market. My mother was with me. I swear to God, I thought he was gonna say something. He's like 4 deep. He looked at me. Literally, we looked at each other. The nigga said, and he just walked out the store. He walked. Respect.
That's respect,
because you
bro.
got that. Like he already knew we couldn't.
You can't
Not
do
right
that.
now. You can't bang right
we
now.
couldn't do that, there, bro.
Yeah.
These kids don't give a fuck about that though.
No,
they would
they
spill
don't
my
care,
shit
bro.
over. But
Well,
like,
these
that's
kids
respect.
don't fight. They gonna blow your shit
I
up.
see the kid at Bowie running around with the airsoft gun. You seen that? No.
It was the demented look on his face.
He look nuts, bro. He was running around Bowie Town Center, then at Bowie High School, running around outside with the assault rifle little joint. I'm like, yo, these niggas is insane.
He went to
bro.
Bowie?
Nah, I don't know where the kid was.
He was at Bowie Middle School, I believe.
I don't know where.
Oh, right. You know, it's high school.
Yeah, he was at Bowie High School. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what's going on at Bowie High School either, because my man got hit at Bowie High School by the sniper, bro.
That was your man?
That was your man?
Salute to Ira, but yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
shout out to him. He
And then
motherfucking shook out. He harm shake the
went to high
bullet.
school with us.
And then Bam got locked up for shooting a nigga at Bowie High School. We do it so.
Wild shit's going on already,
Wild
bro.
shit going on. Stay out of Bowie High School. Bro.
Speaking of shooting people, bro. Like I've been watching the
good transition, man.
I've been watching the Travis Rudolph case. Dog,
Yeah, I've been watching that too.
I've been watching that shit like the OJ trial.
He's
Me
wild,
too.
by the way.
Me too.
Wow.
The video afterwards
Yeah,
was
yeah.
wild.
But after victory,
That's a victory.
That was
wild.
I was gonna say.
That's wild. That's a
I
victory.
respect it, but it's
Man,
wild.
turn that Dirk on, man. We out here.
Yeah, that's wild.
He'll still be alive right now. Y'all niggas ain't
out here.
hurt. He'll still be alive
We
right
out
now. Y'all
here.
niggas ain't
You know my problem with
Niggas
that,
ain't
though?
give
You know my
me
problem with
yeah.
that? You know my problem with
Yeah.
that? At first, I get you survived your mission. It was a joint. But when you do shit like that, you're almost inviting more smoke. Because, like, you want the niggas now, I gotta
Alright.
come see about
And
you.
he saw them
And
all.
you really,
Alright.
but he really not, like,
He
don't get me
pulled
wrong.
up and
It's a
laid his
difference.
nigga down.
Listen. It's a
35
difference between
shots.
self-defense and
KD.
being. It's a difference between self-defense and being about that life.
Right.
You had a
Give him a
successful
KD move.
self-defense. You're not
defended
that
your-
guy.
you defended yourself
You defended
successfully,
yourself
but you
successfully.
didn't, like-
You're not that guy. You're not that.
And
trying to, like,
he
finish
buried the
it.
nigga, right?
You know what
What
I'm
Gucci
saying?
Mane
But
say?
when you
Put him in the
make
dirt.
videos,
It's a different thing, bro.
yeah.
It's a much different thing, like
Yeah.
going out of your way to like, you know what I'm saying, make shit happen, right? It's a completely different scenario, bro. The nigga, one of like this mad wild part.
It's mad wild part. It's mad.
She was married though, like that's
the
one
part-
of the
that's the part I
crazier
ain't
parts to me,
understand.
dog.
That's the part
The
fuck
fact
me
that
up.
Shorty was married the whole time, cheating on her husband with dude.
She's a five.
Then they getting back and forth. She called her brothers talking about her excuse in court was the craziest.
It's the craziest shit.
That's like
ever.
the biggest lack of accountability I may have ever seen in my life, bro. The text message read, "Go over there and shoot up his shit." The
Damn.
judge said, "What do you mean by his
Why
shit?"
was her brothers that with it? Though?
Yeah, they was with
They
it.
was so
They,
with it.
they just needed the word.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
those the niggas.
Them
that,
niggas
I'm
crash
mad
out.
at
them
them
niggas
came
we
outside
talking
with
about.
it.
Like,
They was
I'm mad at
ready.
them. First of all, you just got
the
three
niggas
at
these
the
rappers
door,
be
bro.
talking about,
Yeah.
they was really.
I'm mad his brother
really
went
them,
outside.
bro.
I'm like, bro, I ain't going outside without that shit.
They didn't even think. Like,
You niggas
nothing
not
about
coming
it.
on
They
my
didn't,
porch.
they didn't even
They
need
didn't
You
explanation.
letting that out, bro.
He
They
said,
wait
go
any
over shoot
other
the shit
option,
up. They
bro.
said, bet.
Guess what?
Say less.
And he'll still be alive right now. You think say gas him up?
Listen.
I love it.
Listen.
I love that energy.
As a nigga-
if I call a body like that, like, yeah, and what? I killed your homie. What you gonna do
as
about
a nigga,
it?
I'm not mad at that. As a nigga, I'm not mad at
This
that,
is why
right?
we don't have
I was
one on
minding
the
my
show,
business. You came to try to smoke me. I smoked you.
I
I'm
smoked
cool
your
with that.
partner.
But when you make, all right, cool.
Put him in the dirt.
Gucci boys. Damn.
Damn.
But listen.
Put him in the dirt.
But listen.
We smoking on
First.
Pookie back tonight, y'all.
We smoking on that Pookie Low tonight.
Left,
But
right,
listen,
left,
but
right.
listen. But when you do an Instagram video after that, right?
With Dalvin Cook.
Inviting that shit with Dalvin Cook, which is crazy. That's why the Vikings probably really cut him after that. But
Dalvin
low
Cook's
key
in
was
the
probably because of that.
video.
It was probably because of that. It was probably because of that.
I watched the video.
Yeah. But when
Cook was in the
it's probably
video.
cut after that. But when you do shit like that, when you do shit like that, you inviting like I said, and don't
No,
get
man. They gonna get dirt. They gonna get fucked up again.
no, but don't
It's
get it
gonna be
fucked.
100 rounds again.
Don't get it fucked up though. Don't get it fucked up.
Y'all gonna get it again,
Don't get it
bro.
fucked up. It's a difference between defending yourself successfully in one event and really being that type of nigga.
Yes, facts.
You're not that type of nigga.
not
Them
him.
niggas is really clearly, no, they just the
They ain't
system.
them niggas either. They lost.
They lost.
You
But
lost.
bro, the sister sent him and be like, I need you to shoot his shit up. Niggas ain't even asked for an explanation. Niggas said bet and spun.
And
like
lost.
you got, they clearly about that shit.
You can spin and get spun back.
Yes, sir.
them
you
hoods,
lost.
them hoods ain't only 3 deep, bro.
That's real.
You really that type of guy? Like when you could that's what you want?
In court, bro.
And I seen them in court. They was suckers. I'm like,
Yeah, they
what's wrong with
In
y'all?
court,
Where's the tough guy at?
The judge said, "What do you mean by his shit?" Right? She said, "You know, like anything that, like not anybody, like not a person, like stuff."
The house.
She was like, what? She like the house
First
his
of all,
mom
she
lived in.
punched him. She
like, I
punched him
wasn't-
on the camera. I'm like,
yeah, punching the shit
I
out
said,
of
oh,
him.
she inviting that shit.
Punching the shit out of him.
She's a five,
How
bro.
can you get that
I hope
mad?
she
You
get
cheated.
locked up.
Honestly, they should lay her down.
Yeah, they should give her 24.
First
She
of all,
gas that nigga up
Did you
for
see
nothing.
the
Yeah,
picture?
give her
Oh
$12.
boy didn't do nothing.
I
He
don't
was
know if
diffused
y'all-
trying to get her out the way.
I'm
He
mad
didn't
at
touch her.
his brother went outside and try to like, no, you don't go outside, bro.
I don't know if
going
y'all
outside
saw-
without that thing.
I ain't gonna lie. I respect
that.
niggas.
But that's how everything kicked off when his brother went outside and they jumped him. So
It might be demented. I respect niggas that like
shout out to Travis though.
niggas really be turning bitch in court, bro. And a part of me
Cold
respects
bitch.
niggas that just really be doing what they be doing and just be in court like, man, what's up?
I went
Yeah.
whole bitch in court.
Huh?
Me too. I'm going there.
They
They
were talking about 60 days. Like, look here, Your Honor.
It's not enough women in jail. for me.
I ain't about this life.
Speaking of court.
I ain't never been to jail. For
Speaking of court. Talk about Gunna real quick.
please.
And I want to say this, right? I've been hard on. One Roy, I owe you an apology for not for the thing because he did tell, but Big Butt come in here. Big Butt, nigga, we seen it.
He ain't
That's
telling
mad.
me.
We seen
He
it.
ain't telling
He
me.
seen-
He took his
but
affidavit.
He ain't telling on me.
but
We good.
No, hold on, Roy. Trump, I'm bringing it back.
Wanda, we good.
Wait,
Wanda,
Roy,
Wanda, I got your back. Wanda,
Wait,
what's
Roy,
up?
wait.
You good in
It's
DC,
coming.
Wanda?
It's coming back.
Me and Glizzy gang.
It's two things about Gunna, right? One, I never really considered him a street nigga. So like, even though he said he was the slimiest Crip, which is crazy. But I never considered him a street nigga. So like, it's not like he's not barred from my list. Like if rest in peace. If Trouble would have
bless
done this or 21, I would have been out.
that's done.
I'd
That's
have been
done.
out because
That's
those are niggas I hold to a certain different. I never held Gunna to that standard. So I don't even care that he told. But my nigga, if you are going to tell, this is how you fucking come back. Bread and Butter is fucking fire, and I think he gonna drop the album of the year. And I'm telling like that nigga got it.
If Tekashi would have came out with Bread and Butter, he might be all right.
Nah.
Tekashi,
that nigga makes good music,
Tekashi
dog. He
actually
got-
thinking like he was
Nah.
doing. Gunna, I always looked at Gunna as
Gunna
a
about
rapper.
to drop the
You
album of
are
the
a
year,
rapper and you are an entertainer. You are not in the streets. That's
I never
what
view him.
YSL do.
I never
You do
view him
that.
as
They do that.
Thug, yes.
You
Thug
making
is
the
a
money.
street-
You making the money.
Yeah,
That's all it
exactly.
is.
I never looked at him as a street nigga.
I never did either.
Thug, yes. Thug is a street nigga.
Thug-
All them niggas is tried and true. I never.
Everybody getting on Gunna, but all
talking
the
about-
street niggas told on Gunna.
And by the way, hold on. Shout out my nigga Lucci, bro. Because my nigga Lucci said that he wouldn't even snitch on Thug. Shout out my.
Well, Lucci said he gonna take his shit to
He is
trial.
cooked.
Yeah, he about to
He
get
is.
cooked.
He is cooked.
We'll
The goose is cooked, my
We'll
boy.
see that nigga next lifetime.
He is
Free Lucci.
cooked.
That nigga
We'll
good
see
as
He's out of here. We'll never hear Lucci.
I said Lucci
We'll
did
never hear
what?
from Lucci again, bro.
I said, why would you do that?
And they got evidence. So it's like, my nigga, we'll see you next lifetime. My
And
brother.
what a lot of
Lucci,
niggas don't know
Boy,
too.
good as gone.
A lot of niggas don't know too. If you go like, if we go, if
Street
me
Lucci
and
music
you
right
go
now.
on a mission together, and you die in the mission, and that's my body. You know what I'm saying? They count you as a body.
word.
Yeah, so that's why they gave him the 20. Because you know he got caught up in the case where they shot and he pushed his man out the car. His man died when they
drove the car.
He drove. Why the fuck are you?
He
Why
drove
is
the fucking car, bro.
actively on a mission?
He
I
drove
never
the
know.
car.
One,
But-
you the breadwinner.
I looked at the video. He got a motherfucker.
Your inner
I said,
circle,
Lucci,
yeah,
why are you
your inner
driving
circle
the
has
car?
failed you. But he pushed his man out.
His man died, right?
His man got shot in the head in
And
the
he
car.
got
He
pushed
pushed
by
his
the
man
car.
out the car. But
They got moving, yeah.
that's his body though.
Wow.
When you do that, when you spell like that, that's yeah.
Mercy to murder.
That's in life. When that shit happens,
like
that's
the
your
mercy to
body.
murder.
And that's
You
on
ever spend with
camera,
your man,
bro.
Your man died, and they can't find the other. Like that's your body.
You gotta get
They-
your bread by yourself.
that's on camera too.
If they can prove that y'all actively went on the like, if like they got text me say like, hey, we about to go smoke, like
You'll
we
never
about to
get
go
that
smoke
text.
Slim,
You'll
and
never
he
get that
died
text.
or whatever, they can be like, we,
Don't even call me,
the
bro.
body's on me.
Killing somebody during that time. Like, why you
Even-
Why you moving?
if
Yeah,
a
it's
cop,
on you.
yeah,
Yeah,
cop,
your body's on
even
you.
the
Yeah.
cop do it.
Yeah, your body's on you.
Wow.
So Lucci's cooked. You can forget about
Yeah,
it.
that nigga, he gonna get that.
I'm mad at his
that
loyal
life.
team. I'm mad at his loyal
This
team.
nigga's like jail too much.
He about to get that Martin Lawrence
thought he
and
was gonna come on,
Eddie
bro.
Murphy.
Free
I don't
Lucci,
get
bro.
rich niggas do.
Free
Thug
Lucci.
renting the car that smoked peanut. Kodak actually being in a rental that's under his name, shooting at niggas. Like I don't. What's up with y'all inner circle?
Gangsters
bro?
are poor.
That's what's up, man.
Poor.
Have fun with that
Power.
shit. I have fun with that shit, man.
God, listen, that's a real.
No,
Why
power.
offend the thug is a real. That's
No,
a real thing, bro.
hey,
They
John,
was dropping.
John.
They was really dropping shit.
It's power. You have money now.
No,
you,
thugs
you,
are broke.
you the head of the table.
The
feel
shooters
like
are
you're
broke.
untouchable.
And you're like,
Nothing
nigga,
can
I'll
happen
give you
to me.
$20K, get this nigga out of the way.
Yes,
20K ain't shit to you.
that's what they should have done. I'm talking about people. Listen, I'm gonna say this again.
But he's actually
Lucci was.
I can't afford to get the rental car.
Lucci was in the
I
car.
got you.
Lucci was in the car.
Yeah, he wild. He a wild
Thug
nigga.
is renting shit under his name. Kodak also rented a car under his name and then went on.
Yeah, I
a
don't know
mission
why he- I
and
would
was
give
in
the
the
nigga
car
that shit.
spinning. Like, what is wrong with y'all?
Here's
niggas?
20K
How much
and
a
here's
rental car?
100 to rent the car.
How much a rental car?
Goofy
It's like a
activity.
good 180.
The name say Jeffrey on the
About
on the
180,
joint.
190.
Niggas ain't got 180 to
Amos
rent
said
a car.
Jeffrey, whatever.
You and your organization wrong. Niggas ain't one.
Yes!
Run the car.
I'm looking at the whole organization is fucked up. If you're the man that's running every cause, bro.
And then you
Put
go
in your baby mama name or something, bro.
Then you go on the interview and talk. Then you go on songs and talk about it.
I mean, he did, but you know, it's art.
That's not art. That's criminal.
It's art.
That's not art.
That's not art
in real life.
But no, shout out to Travis Rudolph.
It's no longer art.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger smoked like 100 niggas, as far as I know.
Travis Rudolph shit was crazy because like,
you know what's crazy? You talked about it. It's a Young Thug song called "Just How It Is" that nobody.
Oh,
heard.
yeah.
It's a very melodic, very quiet beat. Thug is really
crazy
saying some crazy shit, and it's like, yo, it's true. Like the nigga literally says, what the nigga saying in the song? He said, I pay $10 million to the lawyer. He handle all the killings.
Handle all the
Extra
killings.
jurisdiction. They handle all the missions. Like he's really like telling on it. Like the shit is crazy, bro. It's a wild ass.
Niggas don't mind. Niggas don't mind putting out.
Pass the ball over
That's what I'm
here.
saying. That's why I'm saying you can't rap like that, right? Do shit and then say you can't use my lyrics in court, nigga. You told everything, bro. You snitched on yourself, but nigga. Like, how can you really? Who can you be upset with, bro?
Yeah.
Like, who you be upset with?
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you.
You could have done it and not said a word about it, but you wanna talk about it in detail.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought I was a gangster, and the judge told me 60 days, and I tried to snitch on somebody else, but it was a DUI, so I was a
You was
person.
gonna tell on a DUI?
I was trying to.
Why?
On the DUI.
On yourself?
The bartender did it,
I
bro.
was like,
It's the bartender. The
I'm
bartender.
not a street nigga, yo.
For DUI.
The
You
bartender.
want to tell on a DUI?
Hey, play bread and butter.
And when the lawyer said 60, when the judge like, hey, you know, you're looking at 60 days, like, nigga, who do I got snitch on right now?
Who you want to tell on?
They're like, nigga, it's you. Like, you gotta tell me you. I'm like, it's only me.
The bartender did that, bro.
You gonna put the club in jeopardy?
The bartender
Because your
did
ass
that.
can't.
Oh,
Your
you
ass
crazy.
can't take
You
a
think I'm
Uber
not telling on the club if I can't?
Nigga, I didn't get married. Hey, look, I didn't get married though.
Look.
I ain't rat. I'm a real nigga.
Nah, dog. Wall's about to rat on his DUI.
Wall's about to rat on the
That's crazy,
DUI case. Listen, real shit.
That's why you don't take
We
me on
not
no
friends.
missions. I don't want to do no missions. I don't want to do none of that shit. I want to be home. I want to watch Lifetime.
Home is good, my nigga. Home is good.
I want to watch
Home is
a
a
90
great
Day
place.
Fiance.
Home
That's
is
why
a
they make
great
the
place.
sidewalk, because I don't want to be in the street.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
we play on sidewalk.
That's why they
I've been always a
why they
sidewalk.
make
nigga.
the
I was
sidewalk.
we gotta
nigga.
get to-
I was outside, but I was on the sidewalk.
we gotta get to this list, but I do want to say jail is real, bro. And like for niggas, I don't know if anybody locked up. I told you, like, not even perping. This was like some bullshit. It was like a traffic. This is when I was about to apply to Howard,
worst place.
and I needed to get my license back straight. My license was fucked up. I had like a 2012 fair to appear in Annapolis.
Oh, wow, I
That was
forgot about, yeah.
so I'm thinking it's like down here when you fail to appear down here. When you fail to appear down here,
it's
you can
fine.
go. You even if you turn yourself in, you go to Upper Marlboro, and then it takes like you probably be in there for like 5 hours, and then you out. They'll give you a whole new joint,
Yeah.
no question. I'm thinking that shit like that up there, and I should have known something was wrong when I went to the. Mind you, Howard told me they was gonna run my background check in 5 days.
How I ran a background check?
Hold on. Listen.
Hampton, the real issue.
Listen. Fuck Howard. I mean, I don't mean to say that. My bad. I'm an employee. Shout out
Hampton-
to
hey,
but listen,
Hampton ain't running
but,
shit on me.
but listen. So they said they was running a background check in 5 days. So I was against the clock. So I drive up Annapolis. I'm like, listen, I want to write a letter to the judge. They was like, you can write a letter to the judge. It'll take 30 days. I said, nah, I don't got time for that. Let me just turn myself in, do the blah blah blah. They're like, you really want to do that? I'm like, y'all tripping. I'm being there for 5 hours.
I'll be out.
I'll be out. I said yes. Dog, when I went down to processing, because they had to make me go downstairs, so I had to call the sheriff. I'm thinking it's still about to be 37. I'm telling him, like, yeah, I want to turn myself in. A nigga in there like, hey, homeboy, you sure you want to do this? Again, I'm like, bro, we talking about 37. What the fuck are we talking about? Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Sheriff come. Lock me up. I go to Jennifer Road. I'm out Jennifer Road. The nigga said, the sheriff told me when he took me there, we having a good conversation, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he
made
said,
a friend.
he said,
He
you,
made a
yeah.
friend.
Nah, he said, you from
Yeah,
PG
I'm gonna
County?
lock you up though.
He said, you from PG County? I said, yeah. He was like, oh, I'm just letting you know, our jails don't run like PG County jails.
Yeah, nigga.
I said, all right, cool.
Fed, nigga.
I said, cool. So I go
Big
in
fan,
the joint. They put me in a cell block with mad niggas in the cell block. I just put it like that. Niggas going through it. I'm like, okay, cool. This is different, but fine. You know what I'm saying? Cool. It's only when they gave me the joint, I go over to the other side to the showers. The nigga said, come here. Take me to the showers. He said, yeah, bend over and cough. What? I said, time out, bro. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm in here for a traffic. Like, this is traffic shit.
nigga,
Like,
I'm different.
clearly.
It's a mix-up here.
Clearly, it's a mix-up.
Check the
Like,
paperwork.
yo, like, listen,
Check the paperwork.
I'm here for traffic, bro.
Check the paperwork, man.
The nigga said, what, you never been here before? I said, nah, not in here. He said, oh, well, he said, where you from? I said, I went to Upper Marlboro, PG County. He said, welcome to Arundel County.
Oh shit.
Nigga said, turn around and cough. So I stripped butt naked in front of nigga, turn around, cough, boom. He handed me the jumpers. I'm like, why I'm getting these jumpers and I'm not gonna be here? I'm saying I'm confused.
I'm gonna be going home in like 2 hours.
So I switched to the jumpers, right?
Get you a new fit, bro.
I switched to the jumpers, right? We go in the joint. I go behind the joint. The nigga like, so I'm back in the cell. These niggas about to fight and all this shit. I go meet the commissioner for the first time. They like, hey bro. They like, and it's funny because they noticed I disappeared from the chat for like 4 days. I ain't telling anybody. But I had it. So boom. So like, I'm in the joint.
What year is this?
Nigga, like when I got hired at Howard. So this like 2 years ago, year and a half, could be more, year and a half ago.
Oh shit, this for a job.
Yeah, I tried to get it. So I'm trying to get the shit out the way.
Fuck.
So
I get it now.
So look, I'm in front of the joint. I'm like, yeah. So when I get out here, she told me, she was like, baby, you're not getting out here tonight. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, nobody that come in Arundel County, nobody that comes in leaves same day. It's not how it works.
Turn around and call.
She was like, they're gonna send you to the A block.
A block.
I said, why you saying block? That sounds crazy. Like I don't even know what's going on. Like, why you saying block? That sounds crazy.
Not to be funny, but I was like, well, why you send me to A block? I'm supposed to be a D block.
Now I get crazy. I didn't know it was real until I went to the medic, and the medic was like, what medications you take? I'm like, nah, y'all wild now, bro. Like I'm in here for traffic. I'm still screaming this to the eyes of my.
Bro, I didn't pay some tickets. I didn't pay some tickets. I didn't go to court.
I take blood pressure medication. I'm expecting her to be like, okay, sense. Cool, I do though. But they be like, you about to be out, so it's no problem. When she said, okay, let's get you a dose now. What? I said, no. What we doing? So boom, take it. So they're like, all right, everybody, they let my little holding cell out. They're like, all right, everybody come with us, single file line. Dog, that shit, they bring us to the little shit says A on the joint. They put the joint, they pull the shit back. I walked in this joint. I'm like, oh, we in jail,
nigga. You in jail now.
Like
big A block.
Same shit you see on Scared. The benches in the joint. Niggas screaming when we come in.
90 days in.
Like, hey, banging on this shit.
You talking about 90 days in type shit?
That's a good show. Right?
That show is my shit.
Bro, that show's good. I'm like, bro, I'm in here for traffic.
Tickets,
hey, yo, I just got a ticket.
Well, so
they think John got country, man. He got cocaine.
The shit got worse when I went to see I went to see the commissioner on video the next morning, and the commissioner told me because the judge requested, because I missed court twice for it, the judge requested I had to be in front of that judge before he let me go. The judge happened to be on vacation. So this was like a Tuesday. He didn't get back till Friday. So
that's why you don't go in.
So I already knew I was in there for 4 days, right? But I'm just saying, like, that shit was like, bro. It's crazy how you gotta adapt, bro. Even get when they was like, all right, bet, like, cause niggas program themselves for like, you get a day pass by when the lunch come. You get lunch at 5. You be hungry as shit, by the way, cause you get breakfast come at 5 a.m. You get lunch at 12. Dinner come at 6 after 5. After 5, you don't eat, bro. Mm-hmm. So you be from 5 to 5 is a big ass. So you niggas be starving, bro. Mind you. The joint, the cell dirty as shit. It's like dust particles, like all shit you could. They sliding the trays right under that motherfucker. Food touching the tray, shit like
nasty sandwiches.
The nigga underneath me, he's shitting and peeing in the joint while we there. Like you gotta like, bro.
Oh, you got a top bunk.
You got a top bunk, huh?
Yeah, yeah. You had and the nigga I was housed with. He was a recovering. The nigga I was housed with, he was a recovering meth addict.
Oh, he was going through it.
He was going through
it. So he was going through it.
But he
told me.
Put the mic closer.
My bad. He
was going through it.
He told me.
But
look, he told me when I got in the joint, right? When I get in the joint, the nigga told me, he said, bro, because he had like coffee grinds. It was all Folgers around him. And he said, bro, I've been there for 3 days, they gave me my medicine. And apparently how it works with meth heads is they give you a little hit to like calm you. They have medicine, but they kind of like wean you off of it to calm you down. But in the time he didn't have it, so all he had was coffee grinds. So he was like just chewing the coffee grinds. But the nigga, so in the middle of the night, like one night the nigga was in that joint shaking so bad, like he was in that joint this movie. He said, "My bad, bro. I know I'm fuck you up." He said, then the nigga was like, "Hey, bro, can you just stay awake and talk to me, bro?" Like what? Nigga, dead ass. He was going through it, but we had some real fuck it.
No, I mean,
I was a real nigga for that.
Oh, Sam, white boy.
Hey, shout out to Sam on that.
White boy.
No, you don't want. You sold up with him. You might as well make it. Like I'm making a friend. I'm making a friend.
And even when we was in the joint, he was like, he waited to take a shit when I left. When we got
That's
when we got
respect. That's
recess,
respect. That's
we
respect.
waited away the shit. So,
That's
but
respect.
I felt bad for the nigga, bro. Like I ain't never seen it, but we talked like you know what I'm saying. And then like we had the one moment because you know what, Jay, you got the one moment where a nigga gonna
Try
try
to go left.
sitting at the tables, just tap right here.
Nigga want the
The,
sandwich.
the all money in tap. I'm thinking it's all money in tap.
Oh,
nigga,
big blood.
nigga said, "Hey, bro." Say what's up. He said, "You crippin'?"
I'm like, yeah, nigga, crip up or grip up.
Like, nigga, I'm in
Fuck, I
Annapolis.
would got jumped that day.
Walk
Annapolis,
beat up.
bro.
I said, nah,
Nigga,
nigga.
we in Maryland.
Nah, we in Maryland. That's why I said, nah, nigga. He said, what you got that? That's the Nip shit. I said, yeah, because I fuck with Nip. Like that's my friend, nigga. He was like, oh, why? Cause he was like, I ain't gonna hold. He said, I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, I was about to, yeah. And then everybody started looking. So now I'm like, I don't want to do. I'm like, you was about to what? Cause I gotta.
Yeah, John.
Now I gotta
Ain't no
respond.
bitch, boy.
I said you was about to what though? He like, nah, I just don't fly. I'm like, nah, what's up? Like talk.
fucking-
Like if you gonna say something, say something. Whole time I'm scared of shit. Swear to God. Swear to God I'm scared of shit saying this shit. I'm scared to death saying this shit. He like, what? I said, nah, if you gonna what, you gonna what? He was like, nah, ain't no issue. You said you ain't crippin'. I said, but what? But you was about to say something. Like
Yeah,
say
John.
it. He like, nah, we good. I said, we good? He said, we
good.
good. I said, all right, bet.
You good?
Yeah,
Scared
nigga.
as shit, heart beating, 1,000 miles an hour
Fuck
saying
that.
this shit. But
Fuck
you
that.
just
If
got
I'm in
hold
jail,
your
fuck
own,
that.
bro.
Yeah, you just got
I'm not trying to be a
do
tough guy. Fuck that. We
We in here now. You gotta hold your
what's
own.
up?
So, but after that shit was smooth, had a lot of conversations with a lot of real niggas. After that, we was
How,
cool.
how
Yeah,
long
that's a
were you,
lot
how
of
long were you in there?
4 days.
Yeah, you can't get raped in 4 days, bro. You can't
John
get
was
beat
in there
up.
for the full.
You had an option.
Nah, the shit, by the
That shit
way,
was
by
a
the way,
year.
the shower.
hold you?
No, that's talking about the shower was the craziest shit in the world,
my
bro.
God.
That took some like you
You
ready,
soap on a rope though?
bro. You gotta drop your nuts in the shower, bro. Like
What?
you can't, not pause, but like in real life, like you can't. That's when you realize if
Stand
you a
on
man
your
or not,
square,
bro.
huh?
That shower shit real, bro.
Like college, bro.
Explain.
Because the first time when they told me, like, apparently, like, they got like a.
It got
I didn't
cold.
think you can't. You know when you go to the shit, you can't take your clothes off when you get in the shower type shit. You gotta take it on beforehand. So you take it off beforehand and put it on a ledge right there,
Yeah.
and then you gotta walk in. But it's other niggas in there. So like
gotta
niggas
wait.
just looking around. Some niggas don't even care. They just
Yeah, you got
watching you. Like it's just like. So you really gotta take the manliest shower you ever took.
I ain't
in your
gonna hold
life.
you.
I'm
I've been
soaping
there-
myself like.
Nah, I
Like,
will.
you're
I will.
extra gorilla.
Big
You
360
gotta be
dirty
niggas.
as
No
shit.
Steve looking at you.
You know
That's
what I'm
real.
saying?
That's real. I ain't gonna hold you. I will fuck everybody up.
No,
I
you
will
would
fuck
not.
everybody up. I
Wall,
would do
you're
the- I-
5'5". You're
I
not
would
fucking
do the
nobody up,
helicopter
bro.
in the shower.
You're not fucking nobody up.
I would do the helicopter
You know what you
in the
realize?
shower.
You know what you
and-
realize, bro?
Hey, look here. What y'all looking at,
Walk drunk,
nigga?
y'all.
Y'all liking what y'all see? Fuck
Walk
out
drunk,
here,
walk,
nigga.
walk drunk,
They was gonna
walk-
have a- they was
walk-
gonna
walk
have a ton of fun with you.
Yeah. Ton of fun. Show your ass up
Ton
in
of
there.
fun.
We had a field day with this.
You know
nigga,
one of the
man.
first things you
They
realize
call
when
you
you're in there
Wilma.
though, and that's what these little niggas don't understand. They be shooting them guns like that. What
Them
you
old
re-
head
what
niggas
you
freak.
realize-
You got
what you
fight.
realize
They
is
no more
you
guns.
really in gladiator school, bro. It's niggas like even the shower I was in. I was in the shower. Everybody, mind you, I'm only 5'9", bro. I'm in the shower. Everybody in that shower was 6'3" and above. And they
I'm telling niggas be criminals like that.
no, and they bulky too. Pause.
Hold up. They be
Like-
criminals because they never made it to the league.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
So like, and niggas, so
Well, I
you
can't
really,
duck no more,
you really
so-
gotta like.
Shooting
I
time.
kind of had it in my mind, like if it came down to it, I was gonna take the L. Like you know what I'm saying? I get fucked
I'm
up.
not fighting
like,
nigga in the shower, bro.
Huh? Now, this is my thing. I'm not
win,
gonna be.
you win, bro.
however long I'm in here, I'm not gonna be because you can only be a bitch one time, right? It can't if you a bitch, you a bitch forever in there. You can lose a fight, but you can't be a bitch. Because the other
Oh, you
nigga-
can't never
the
be a
nigga that
bitch.
came in day 2 got fucked up, but he took off on niggas, so they respected him.
Yeah, you gotta
he
go. You gotta go.
Dog, a nigga, they tried. I don't know what the nigga took his tray. Nigga took off on Slim, like a short nigga with cornrows. Boom, hit the nigga. He got his ass washed.
niggas
They
with
beat the
cornrows.
shit out of
But
nigga.
guess
But he was
what?
Gucci in there.
He
after
went
that.
off.
Yeah, he went off. He took off. So like,
How's
You ain't no sucker.
Why you
you
pick
can't
the nigga
because
with
if you a bitch in
cornrows,
there, you
bro?
gonna be bitch in there every single
Nigga took
day.
his
It's
tray.
never
Nigga
gonna
with
stop.
cornrows, you can't. Nigga, he's gonna fight you. Bro.
Nah,
You
he
got
took
cornrows.
off.
Boy, no, I mean, anybody with cornrows.
But
gotta fight.
bring it back around. I say that to say. I say
Jones
that
doing
to,
4 days. This shit was a year.
I say that to say, bro, like that shit ain't for like.
I would
That
join
ain't
the,
for the
I-
week, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. I
for
would
the
join the
week,
gang day 2.
If you had an option, to snitch,
What
would you have
can
done
you
it?
enjoy?
Huh?
I would have been
They're
I
like,
would been the
yo,
oldest
day
vice
one,
lord
you
ever.
snitch, so you got 5 more days.
I was like, nigga, I'm becoming GD today.
That's gonna bring more drama.
No, if I
Walt.
was in it for 10 years, I definitely would have. But
Just say you Muslim, bro. Tell him you know
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Say
yeah.
Muslim,
But
you
now I
know
can't.
that,
'cause
bro.
I-
If you
I
Muslim,
can't.
you good.
I
Tell him
believe.
you know me, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, if I was young and didn't
That
have no,
ain't
if I was
his
young and
Muslim
didn't
ain't
have no
gonna bring
faith,
him
I
to
would
jail,
do that. I
I
believe.
definitely
I
would.
believe too.
I would came out gang. I
tell
came
him you
out
know
there
me,
like,
bro.
bop, bop, bop.
I'm tied too strongly to Christianity.
Tell
to
him
do
you
that.
know me,
but
bro.
listen,
You doing
but
good.
but more so though. To answer your question though, if I could snitch, I wouldn't. The reason I would never ever snitch is because like it's like what type of
ever?
life.
Nah, that's horrible. Like,
No, listen. No, listen. And I don't have kids, so I have to preface this.
Yeah.
There's niggas that got kids and want to think about their kids. I don't got to think about none of that. But me personally, it's not worth the freedom you get because it's like
You're living in
your
jail.
name
Yeah.
is so sullied and so fucked up. It's like
Ooh,
what
sullied.
are you really doing, bro? Like you can't like
That's a
T
T
word,
word.
bro.
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm
we
saying?
always talk about, me and you talk about all the time about legacies, right?
Yeah,
like you want your legacy to be what your
Yeah, I don't
legacy
want that
is.
attached to me.
When niggas die, because when your kids come up, you die, right? And your kids are left with whatever the memory of you is. And I don't want anybody to say,
oh,
my
your
father-
pops? He a whole rat.
Yeah, exactly.
He a
And
rat.
I just couldn't.
Yeah.
do
I was
it,
watching
bro.
I was
That's
watching,
real.
I was
couldn't
watching
do
an
it.
interview with Kurt Bone. He was talking about like, he running the kids that in the area that their father, he used to run with their father back in the day, and he'd be like, yo, they don't even know they pops dead, and they just hear stories. And some of the stories be lies. He be like, I heard little youngins run up to me. He be like, yo, he mentioned their father. He be like, man, my dad was a rat. He be like, yo, your father wasn't no rat. Like, whoever told you that,
It's a goddamn
they
lie.
lying to you because they don't fuck with your father. But like, he like, you lived your whole life thinking your father was a rat, trying to disassociate your name from him and everything.
And he was actually a
He was a
upstanding
solid
motherfucking
nigga.
nigga. Yeah.
It's just the niggas you heard that from was not, they
It's
didn't
the
fuck
niggas
with
that
you.
told on him.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
That's
saying?
real shit.
Yeah,
Niggas
that's
be hating.
man,
Niggas be
that's
hating
fucked up.
forever. Niggas be hating to the 80s.
80, that shit.
Imagine
That street
bro.
hate is forever.
I'm just big on. I'm big on legacy, bro.
Yeah, I
Nigga
don't want
Murray,
that
man.
touch
We
me.
still
Like,
fuck that nigga, man.
I think about no funny shit, no grim shit. I think about my death a lot. I think about like what's going to happen. I think about my funeral a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just when I'm done.
Yeah, I planned mine already.
When I'm done, I just want niggas to be like, when somebody mentioned John, be like, yo, John, this and that. I just want it to be, I don't want nothing to be said in a crazy way. Like, my man was disrespectful. My man was like, I want it to be kudos. That, to me, that's the.
You don't want the CB4 treatment when nigga walk up to the motherfucking casket like, nigga, where my $10? That's how slapping.
But it ain't even about no gangster shit, though. Like, it don't even got to be on no, because I'm not. But it just got to be like, I want people to speak highly of me when I go because that's all I got. I owe that to my mom. I owe that to my last name. I owe that to my bloodline. That's it. That's all. That's all I can. That's
I had this conversation
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. I was like, yo, people that don't have, like, they don't got no attachments or nothing. They just feel like it's just them out there. They do shit that's like, they do crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they don't have no reason. They feel like it's just them. I'm not beholden to anybody else.
Yeah.
It's just me. So like, if I do some shit, it's only gonna affect me.
No, it ain't.
I don't
It
think
affects
like
everybody.
that. I think if I
everybody.
do shit, it's gonna affect the nigga the niggas I'm cool with.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna affect my family, my brothers, it's gonna affect everybody. So like, when you got that type of mindset, you don't do certain shit.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want that shit I don't want it. They be like, yo. So now we in a podcast together. They be like, oh, he must be. They all must be with that
Yeah.
type of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but
don't want that type of shit attached to my name, bro.
but shout out to people that don't think like that and they like the women. They do porn and I love you because I watch it.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking
That
about?
is a whole nother
Well,
lane.
you about to leave. Walt.
That's the thing, though.
That's the thing.
They,
They ain't got the grandmama, they
Well,
ain't
we
got the
just
mama,
got-
they ain't got
we
the
just
daddy.
went
Like,
deep,
nigga,
just
I can
went
do
left.
it. You know I'm gonna be
that's,
mad.
that's real shit, though. No, that's real shit because like.
Y'all joking. I'm being
you
dead
don't-
out
when you
here.
It's a different thing, but it's the same thing. Cause like when I got kids,
There's no response. Like, hey, fuck it. No one gonna care if I do this.
and you move different.
And I'm here like this with my iPhone. Like,
You know the difference, though? It's all about, like.
y'all know I do a show called Tequila Talk, right?
Nah, listen, we about
They ain't Walt no more.
Yeah, we about to get off this deep shit in a second.
Let's do it.
We about to get off this shit in a second. But like,
Niggas
you know the difference between us and
Y'all
LP,
niggas need counseling, bro.
I think we represent something,
Yeah.
right? Like you represent something.
Something.
All of us do to a certain point. If you got a certain type of like, I can't do no wild shit because like even if I do no wild shit out in public, it's looked at bad. Even just we're not even talking that deep. If I do something wild out in public, my crew looks bad. The niggas I hang with, because they're going to assume
They
by
all
them
like
fucking
that.
with me that I'm fucking with niggas
That's
of
fact.
like mind. So
co-sign
like,
that shit.
yeah. So we all represent something when we go out,
That's
and
a
it's
fact.
like
No,
what do
you're
you
right,
wanna,
you're right,
like,
you're
you know
right,
what I'm
you're
saying?
right,
Like you don't want the brand.
Like,
or
yeah,
the niggas
John,
to look
like,
bad, like-
not saying you will
Yeah, nah, for
ever
sure.
do this
Nah,
shit,
for
but
sure,
it's like,
for sure.
hey, John did something to a girl in the room.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, now you rolling with these boys. Y'all all with this
Yeah,
shit? Like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
we ain't with that.
Yeah, for
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you will ever do that. I'm
Nah,
just,
I get you.
Example, that's all.
Disassociate yourself from shit like that, bro.
For sure, for
You
sure.
don't
That's
want
some,
that
that's
type
some
of shit.
high.
And get me wrong.
allegation
Don't get
type
me wrong.
shit, you
I've
know
had
what I'm
not
saying?
in that spectrum, but I've had my moments. But we all have our moments. But it's like at the core, it still has to be respect. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can't do anything to just
No, you
like
can't do
completely.
no bullshit like that,
crash
bro.
out and
That's,
cause
yeah,
shit
shit
that-
that's not against.
Yeah.
Shit that will get you fucked up in jail the day one.
Yeah.
No, we don't represent that.
Yeah, nah, I can't.
No, we don't represent none of that.
I can't stand next to certain shit, bro. Can't stand next to certain shit. Let's shift gears.
Let's
a
lighten
little-
up, though.
Yeah, let's shift gears a
I'm
little
drinking.
You niggas
I
need
heard-
counseling.
I heard I seen a tweet the other day actually, and y'all seen that video with a dude in the gym and a white girl walk past him a couple times. Then she approached him finally.
She took the shirt off.
Right, and then she come back and approach
the hoodie
him.
off. Yeah.
So it's a dude working out in the gym, whatever he doing his raps. He recording himself. White girl, she keep walking back and forth, just doing her thing. But you notice she take her like jacket off, and then she go holler at him, like, you know, she say he handsome, blah blah blah, and he kind of just like curve her and go about his business. Somebody had posted, Somebody posted a joint and said like, she was like, there's a reason why like niggas choose white girls because they are more forward. Like,
no, that's cap.
I don't do white girls, but like that's what he said.
You deserve everything that come with it, bro.
Well, chill, bro, because you know I had my history. I had my history,
bro. You know how I feel about that shit. I don't do. Dog, they are. Listen, I'm not saying they're not cool people. They're not for us. They are not for us, bro. Yeah. And I don't. Yeah. Okay, brother. When you get in that, like, they don't take like. We have beautiful black women, right? And this is not. No, I'm not being racist right here. I swear to God.
When we in DC, it's all full of beautiful black women.
They are not for us, bro. And I mean that because, like, when you get in, like, even when y'all going through the tough and throes of things, when you get in that argument or when you do things, they see that shit in a whole different perspective, bro. And they not like. So when you go through like these tough arguments and then they want to call the cops and say like so did this and it was just like really like argument or whatever, I don't feel bad for niggas because they're not for us, bro. And it's not being racist. It's not being like trying to divide. It's not doing that, but they're really not a white woman. And there's some they're real ones out there. Shout out to y'all. But at their core, they're not designed to deal with a black man, bro. And all of our everything that's internalized in that, it's not for them, bro. It's really not. It's real. It's really not.
I feel
bro.
you.
It's really not. When you bouncing ideas off each other at night,
it
could get surface level.
Sometimes you gotta hit one for your ancestors.
No.
Well, you about to get up, bro.
Hit them for the ancestors, bro.
Exactly,
I don't get the like the because the niggas who like white girls like who they don't date them, they just like hit them. They only hit white girls who look shaped like black women.
Oh no,
you know what I'm saying? You only want a white woman that's shaped like a black woman. It's like, nigga, just go get it.
The two white girls I hit.
And he said white sex ain't worth it.
White sex ain't worth it.
White sex ain't worth it.
How much white
You're
sex
right.
you had?
That's crazy,
I'm
bro.
really pro like black.
You all right. You all
White
right.
sex ain't worth it.
But the two white girls I hit, I made sure they were like Malibu Beach white girls.
They wasn't even
like
like
really white.
It didn't slap on nothing. It ain't slap on nothing.
It's not.
It felt like I was.
trash,
It felt
bro.
like I was.
It's
never
trash.
mind.
It's bland.
It's
bland.
I mean, the noise was good.
The noise was good.
And then you remember niggas used to be like the thing.
I fucked one in the alley of fucking Southeast.
Oh my God.
In my whip.
To the wrong place at the wrong time.
Thank you, Walt. Thank you for
On
coming
New
out,
Year's
Walt.
Eve.
Thank you for coming
And
out,
then
Walt.
and then when to go party and go on it.
Wrong time.
Nasty, dog.
You remember
She had face tat,
the stigma used to be
give head.
we fuck with white girls because they nasty. Look,
No.
I don't know what black girls y'all dealing with now. These black girls is caught up, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
The times have changed, my nigga.
Time has changed.
Times have changed,
That's
bro.
time.
I've been fucking since 2002.
Bro.
The nasty shit that been happening to me all came from
Oh
black
yeah,
women.
for sure.
All black women.
And like I said, I admit to fucking
that
white
no longer
girls.
exists, bro.
The motherfucking nasty shit that happened to me, all black women.
All right, above or beyond 3?
I'm keeping that.
Above or below 3?
Above him, what do you mean?
Below 3, white women.
I'm so lost.
In your rest, on your.
At 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
3 is like, I tried one, like, nah, she be around Southeast. That's a nigga. She's like a white nigga. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some like real like Barbie
white.
type joints. And I tried those two, like, okay, I'm cool.
Mid.
And then it was like, it's at 3. That was it. That was I tapped out. Like maybe this time, maybe we were too drunk. And then this time I'm like,
Definitely drunk.
nah, I didn't drink shit. And
It's
I mean,
not right.
like we both be like 2 shots. 2 shots ain't
was
shit.
white horny.
It's like a little
White
blood.
horny.
I was out there, green turtle and motherfucking.
That's
motherfucking-
Green turtle.
That's the
Out,
spot.
no, not
All
Martian.
the tender bitches at.
My man was out Randallstown.
Fuck you was watching
Not
the
Randallstown.
Randallstown.
Owens Mills.
It wasn't
Oh God,
Owens
you was
Mills.
not Owens
You
Mills.
was
It
on
wasn't
Gallery
Owens
Place?
Mills.
Oh, I thought
It
I had
wasn't
that Gallery
Baltimore.
Place.
I thought I had
It
you.
wasn't Baltimore.
I thought I
It
had
was
Gallery
like
Place.
if I could think of the name, I never heard that name in my
Hey,
life.
well, you know why I know I'm fucked up?
I never heard that name in my
I
life.
had a white girl spit game to me one time, and the whole time it was sounding good. And she was
Was it
attractive,
sounding
I
good?
guess.
I never had a white girl with ass,
No,
though.
it sounded good, and I really looked at her the whole time like, what the fuck you want from me, bro? Like, I couldn't even
Look at her like-
I couldn't even die. I couldn't even let myself do it. Like the whole time she's saying shit, and I'm like,
She wanted that
it
Barbados.
was just giving up, bro. Like, I was just like, you
Yeah.
looking
Snow
real.
crisis.
Why'd you ask that?
Huh?
Why'd you ask
Snow
that? She wanted
crisis.
that Barbados meat.
Hey, dog.
Barbados
I don't feel like she
meat.
should deserve it though.
Respect. That's your.
Like, fuck them.
That's your.
Pause. I don't mean to say like
That's
shout out
your.
my
That
wife,
is
like,
your. That's your personal thing.
we got everything we need in
Snow
the house,
prices.
brothers. It's no need to go out of the house. These
Sometimes-
black women are beautiful. They understand.
love it.
I love
They
it.
get
You know the
Oh,
niggas
she's
that only
one of
date
those
white
black
women.
women.
Huh?
You can pigeonhole the niggas that only date white
And you know
women.
what's crazy?
They
I
have no
dismiss a
lineup.
nigga.
Hairline.
They have
is
no
wrong.
lineup.
Gear.
I dismiss a nigga off
The
the.
shoes
shirt.
tell you.
Like,
The shoes
the
tell you
nigga-
too.
not
If a
Michael B.
nigga
Jordan.
wearing Skechers,
Not Michael
it's
B.
a wrap.
Jordan. Who the nigga, bro? Who the other nigga? Jonathan Majors.
Childish Gambino?
Yeah, when Jonathan Majors came up and they was like, I'm like, he going through all this. I'm like, damn, they trying to do my man bad.
It's all
I
white
look it
bitch,
up,
right?
I see it was a white woman. I said, fuck him. Fuck him. He deserves it.
It is what it
Don't
is,
be with the, whatever come with that, bro. Do that.
he
Fuck
see
him.
he dating Megan Good now. Though. I'm trying to get y'all mad,
Yeah,
niggas.
fuck
Fuck
him.
mad. Fuck with me.
Even make
White
it good.
bitch,
Hey, I hate to say it. Fuck you too, bro. Like you not even.
Hey, look.
There was some fishy business.
Yeah,
Listen,
some wild
I
business,
seen
bro.
Creed, so I kind of.
Anytime you see a nigga out here with brunch boots and
Kinda
Skechers,
believe
it's
it.
like, yeah, he fuck white bitches.
Nah, I see niggas
Don't
with
do that because my man
with-
Avo being brunch boosting. Don't fuck.
Yeah,
with
no, he a weird nigga.
No, don't do that.
That's my
Vo-
man, and that's my
Vo-
exactly.
Avo
Bo's
weird.
my nigga. He's my nigga.
Why
but
y'all say he weird?
He's
Bo ain't
holding
set up on y'all,
on.
man.
Bo is holding.
Bo, I'm not telling you. I'm
No,
not
Bo
saying
beat
your
shit
name, bro.
out.
haven't
Well,
seen
I'm
Bo.
like,
Bo gonna pull up.
I acknowledge it. I will acknowledge it.
I haven't
I'm
seen
not
Bo
no
in
tough
brunch
guy.
boots in a long time.
I'm not. I was like, I'm not
a while.
dissing him.
It's been
But
a while.
he
It's
need
been a
to
while,
let
man.
them
It's been a
shit
while.
go.
It's
Let
been a
it
while,
go.
bro.
And that's my brother. Hold.
Hey, Vo, my
Hey,
bro.
Bo.
I'm
Hey,
not
Bo.
saying nothing.
Hey, Bo. No, cause no, Bo. No. The reason I fuck with Bo
Don't let Vo come knocking on doors.
Bo gonna knock on his door.
And the reason I fuck with Bo, because Bo pull up, he spend money, he show love, he make sure all the girls are good, he made the party keep going.
Solid nigga.
But bro, let the
Solid
motherfucking
nigga,
boots
bro.
go.
Solid nigga, bro.
I ain't
Let
seen
the
the
boots go.
boots in years,
And
bro.
I'm audition for the boots because I know you whoop my ass, but guess what? After you whoop my ass, I'll come back on the podcast and say, the boots is trash. I know you will win. It's not even a fight no more.
Hey, yeah. I had an interesting conversation last week about.
That's my nigga. I'm sorry, bro.
Both of them like, yo, why do y'all keep talking about me on the podcast? Dog?
We're not saying nothing.
Hey, look, he gonna pull me aside. I was like, hey, Walt, remember what you said?
Why do y'all keep talking about me?
You
on
know
the
he gonna be
podcast?
there too. You know he gonna
That's
be
my
there.
nigga. Oh, shit, man, she in tears.
Why do y'all keep talking about me on the podcast?
Oh, my God.
Divorce. Stop talking. I'm not saying nothing.
He said that one time. He called me. He said, "Bro, why the fuck do y'all keep talking about?"
Hey, look.
Yeah, we had that
And I ain't been on this shit. I ain't been on this show in so long. And he went, Walt, for real, Walt? For real? Hey, I should watch right now, but we in public. It's like,
Shout out my man.
oh, fuck with that
Hey,
nigga.
I seen the Colorado schedule, Coach Prime schedule.
That
Nah.
shit crazy.
For the, it's
That's
not
Pac
looking
10.
good.
It's not looking
Oh, that's
good.
good. Let's get
I feel like they
oh,
put some extra sauce on the schedule for
Hey,
this.
Courtney.
Not looking good over there.
Hey,
bro.
Jenna,
Bullshit.
this
I
is
got
shit
like
I want to talk
5.
about.
They
See, I
said-
can't never do sports on my podcast. This is
Why
why I
Jazz
can't.
be putting a gun to you?
I mean, I just want to keep the listeners coming.
We usually don't too, but this kind of ties into Prime. So
Bro, we
it's-
talk
it's
about
kinda-
sports. Can we stop saying that?
No, go ahead.
Jazz be putting me under pressure? No. I just know why listeners want. You give them what they want. The customer's always right.
customer's always
Even
right.
if they all are like.
Except for
And like you, and like you,
Except for
and
nigga
like,
that was in Sandlot
bro,
last
bro,
week.
and like your podcast. If we be honest, and like your podcast, the majority of our listeners are women. So we don't want to. We don't want
Nasty
like you know what I'm
ones.
saying.
That's
So we
facts.
don't want like.
It's not
Nasty
true,
ones.
but no, the listeners,
gooch.
yes.
The
But
listeners,
the watchers,
The goose women be. The goose women.
And
like,
women don't
like,
want to
like
hear why,
tequila
why,
talk.
why the women don't want to hear why
They are
why,
some freaks
why
in
Joe
that
Burrow
comment.
is ascending. So they don't give
They don't
a
wanna
fuck
hear
about
shit about
none of
that shit, bro.
Like,
Gives a fuck.
so you
Shut
gotta-
up.
They're like, yeah. I want to hear what this guy
up.
like to do in the bed. Like, all
So
right.
do y'all believe that Prime will eventually be successful? At
Yeah, he would.
Yes,
He
y'all
would.
long
gonna
do you
see.
think
Y'all-
it
He's
is?
been
Yeah.
successful everywhere
How
he's
long
went.
do you think it's going to take though?
It's
2
gonna
years.
take 5. It's gonna take like.
I
I
agree.
think it's
Boom.
gonna take
2
like 3.
years.
It's
2
gonna
years.
take 3.
You know why?
He got to get this schedule. He got to figure it out next year. Do new recruiting. Like,
Also,
this is how it goes.
recruiters-
He lost a lot of recruits.
Bro,
this year.
recruiters recruit.
Yeah.
That's the end of the game in college football. If you can recruit, recruiters recruit. Prime is going to recruit. Colorado's going to be a powerhouse. He has more, like, yeah, they might
2
take
years.
all these.
It's gonna take 3 years.
And I remember all these niggas shitting on him now. All these niggas is talking down on him now because he left Jackson. I don't know what else y'all wanted this man to do.
Get
Bro.
that check.
I
HBCU
don't
is
know what he
poor.
wanted him to
I
do.
hate to say it.
He turned Jackson State up. They're in a much better place. He never even went to HBCU. That's not Prime's
He went
like,
to Florida
obligation
State,
to do
yo.
that. He went to Florida State. You know what I'm saying? And he never promised nobody nothing. He turned it up. He tried to get names on the back of it. He showed y'all what it can be if y'all got the right people
And they still try to fuck him up.
And they still try to. I don't know what y'all want from Prime.
still try to steal
I don't know
for
what
the
y'all
nigga.
want. I don't know what more you want.
They
from
try to
the nigga, bro.
rob his shit.
They did
Like,
try to
nigga,
do
I'm
him
here for
dirty.
free,
Yeah, for
basically.
sure.
They did try to do him.
Because I'm not here for the money. For real. I'm not a Jackson State for the bread. I'm
He
not.
brought so much.
Nigga,
I'm looking back.
I built the athletics. And
I'm
what y'all
looking
want?
back. I'm looking back. He brought so much to Jackson State, dog.
Man,
Under
what?
Armour, free Under Armour, all that shit. Like that shit crazy.
All that.
Snoop pulled up to Jackson
Snoop,
State.
the celebrities.
Celebrity
dog.
was all
Celebrity
there.
He
shit.
shined the light on HB. Dog.
Bro, I didn't even know about Jackson State before that.
It was games on, not ESPN2. It was games on ESPN. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know about Jackson State
It
before
was
that.
games on ESPN.
I went to
bro.
Hampton. I
Like,
never
what
heard
do you
Jackson
want? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you
Never.
want?
Never.
Yeah, I never heard of
I went to Morgan. Have you heard of Jackson State at Morgan?
Only reason I know is because Tanisha ran track there.
There you go.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
And Tobias went there.
And I'm not
That's
trying to
the
diss
only
Jackson
two
State.
reasons I
I'm
know.
just saying
Yeah.
the outsiders from
Shout out
like
to
up
Tobias.
north, we didn't hear about it.
Yeah, I never heard
Yeah,
of
that's
Jackson
crazy.
State, bro.
For sure.
But yeah,
They
nah, he
breaking
was
his
right.
car and shit, like all type of.
They
crazy
broke
shit.
into his office and took his shit. He,
I mean, I probably
he
would've
went
broken
to
his car,
yeah,
too, if I
fuck
was
them.
down
Yeah,
there.
for sure. But he turned like what more do you want him to do, bro? Like the nigga can't do no like niggas want niggas to be more niggas want everybody to do shit but themselves, bro. Let somebody it's other people that can trickle down and actually do that. Actually, if we want to be real, talking about Shannon Sharp, like, bro, you went to HBCU. You like, what's up? What are you doing? Like, no funny. I'm not like, you know
I mean,
what I'm
everybody.
saying?
But the thing
ducking
is, everybody's not
homosexual
obligated to give back to their school, bro. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, I got some money now. I gotta do this for this."
And
And
the
that.
administrators-
That's my money.
And
I can do the
administrators
fuck I
always,
want.
I didn't get
and
more than
administrators always stealing.
I paid y'all to be here.
Nigga, I ain't
Now you
give
wanna
more. I ain't
y'all
give
more money?
Hampton. I gave Hampton negative money.
Yeah.
It's still. I
know.
still owe them.
My
niggas.
cousin going there.
I was even mad at this shit with Ed Reed with the what
yeah,
job was
yeah,
that?
No,
Was
he
it
was out
Bethune?
there.
Bethune,
Bethune.
right?
That shit was trap.
But
Nah, he had the right.
Now, Ed Reed's not wrong though.
It's trash.
Ed Reed's he's not wrong,
Not
bro.
wrong at all.
He made valid point. He's not wrong for that. He put a spotlight on.
I don't like the.
shit.
This
I don't
is
like
He put a
the-
going
spotlight
on.
on. He put a spotlight on. This is what is going on here.
And you
This
trying
is-
to hire
This is
me?
why we're like this, bro.
I don't see that. I don't see that as the fix though. Bro.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
I don't mind him saying how you feel. That's cool. But I
We
don't think
disagreed
that's
on
the-
this
I don't think
because
that's the fix.
you thought he did the wrong. No, my
I don't
thing,
think that's the
my
fix.
thing with Ed Reed was bigger than just Bethune Cookman. It was
Other spots.
look at how they do us at HBCUs,
yeah.
and this is why we have like you knew I was coming in. You couldn't even fix the
Clean
gate.
it.
You couldn't even fix the gate. You couldn't even clean the shit up, bro.
That shit
Yeah,
was
but like
trash.
this, my thing is like,
Like-
it's almost like that.
Would they do that to Nick Saban?
Well, listen
no.
up.
Would they do that to Nick Saban?
Not a goddamn
Fuck
way.
no.
But look,
So why are we
my
doing
thing
that?
is almost like one of those things where
Nickel.
to
Wow.
an extent it's almost like just like you don't supposed to be talking about you like it's that thing where it's like if me and my brother can talk about my mother, but you can't.
That's facts.
It's like that kind of thing. It's like if we got an issue, let's keep it in
But
here.
everything goes
Let's
to the
deal with that
HBCU, though.
here.
He went to the U.
Yeah,
He didn't go to
I get it.
HBCU.
Some-
Sometimes,
get it.
sometimes,
I see it.
sometimes,
I get it, but he has to
sometimes
understand
you need to shock-
HBCU culture. It's family
Sometimes you need
culture.
to shock
bro.
people, bro. Sometimes
It's
that gets
family
results.
culture. It's not
Sometimes
like
you have to hold people to the flame. and let them
institutionalized.
go.
Speaking of so, how y'all feel about Unc leaving Skip?
It's time. Finally, it's time, yo. I hate to
Get
say
the
it.
mic close to you, man.
I don't know.
This is called Tequila Most
They're
Known
professional.
Unknown.
They're professional. They are two professionals because
think
they're still
Skip
doing
Bayless
this.
is-
shit.
I
The
think-
day that Skip said, "Hey,
Take
I mean,
it
you
back.
ain't as good as Tom Brady." This ain't like, oh, Skip.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
No, it was bad. It was bad.
That was
It
bad.
Shannon
That
was
was-
like, "Nigga, I'm gone."
that was
Skip a lot. I heard a lot of
He
people.
a
had-
Hall of Famer, bro.
I heard a lot of ESPN ex members. They had a lot to say about Skip. Skip a ass, man.
I would want both sides though.
He on
That's
some
what I'm
ass.
saying because sometimes
Skip don't say nothing.
Sometimes you get so big, pause, that you forget
has a white man
that
ego.
you forget like what because honestly,
your
and
glasses back on.
and kudos to Skip for something, right? This is why I give Skip his kudos. And Shannon has said this. This is not just me saying this. Shannon has said nobody was checking for Shannon Sharp.
That's fact.
Right?
Facts.
I hated
That's
him
a
on
fact.
I hated him on Channel 9.
'Cause he get
hated
shit-
the
he
shit
could-
out.
he couldn't do
He
shit.
wasn't nobody was checking for
Channel
him.
9 is
no
the worst.
personality.
Skip literally
his neck
handpicked.
on the line for that.
Skip
want
literally
him.
stuck his neck out and handpicked him.
And they was like,
when the network wanted Ocho.
Yep.
They wanted Ocho,
Yep.
and Skip went the Shannon route.
He wanted
So
Shannon.
so kudos to Skip for giving that man a chance. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Because he had that. And number two is I just sometimes we see it in rap a lot. We see it in a lot of people but people get big and forget like what makes them tick, right? And like I just hope whatever venue Unc is going, I hope because even now, right? What makes the show work is Unc is over the top sometimes, and he's over the top sometimes. But you know what makes it also go? It Skip's ad libs. It's him being the white nigga that doesn't know what shit. Like it's even like his face sometimes.
Like,
He's
Shannon
what
go
is-
black, he go
yeah,
white.
He really doesn't know
Yeah.
what he's talking about. That shit works together. Yeah. But when sometimes you separate both and have too much of one,
Club Shay Shay did good,
it'll
though.
be no for sure.
Club Shay
I'm not worried about Shannon. Shannon gonna be fine.
Shannon gonna be good.
He gonna be
But
fine.
all I'm saying is sometimes like people get like you start to feel like
Putting Shady
cohesiveness
with,
matters.
putting
a
Shady
lot.
with Skip is
that
not
nigga-
worth it.
nobody-
That
think
shit
it's
is
the
cohesiveness.
I don't want to see
That
that.
nigga's the worst. You might as well
I don't want to see
They
that.
talking about Shady. like,
But with that being said, I hated it when I first heard it. But also when I first heard Skip was getting Shannon, I said, why the fuck he do this? And it ended up being a gym.
But Shady might.
So I don't-
Shady,
so
Skip
who
say,
knows?
"Oh, Tom Brady, man, when you ever been?" Shady might pat him up real quick. He might
I don't know.
I do think they just outgrew each other though at some point.
No, Shane. No, it was the disrespect, I believe.
No, it's outgrew, bro. You outgrew
You
shit.
can do
You
both,
outgrew
but
shit.
like he
Yeah,
can't.
it was
like,
disrespectful.
it was like Skip's character.
But Skip is always
It
doing
went
that
too
though.
far.
It went too
was
far.
It went
now.
too far.
But Skip was being himself in that moment because
That's
Skip was gonna tell you how he felt. And my thing is, it wasn't clickbait when he said what he said to Shannon. He really meant that. He felt that way.
And that's why it's disrespectful.
Yeah, but if you feel that way, then it's not. I can't.
You
I
want
can't
a
really-
nigga dick, but you know me.
Whoa.
That's how if I was Shannon Sharp.
He was on Tom Brady.
He was on Tom Brady
No,
dick.
pause. What did you just? Oh, no, it was crazy.
You
what
not
you
bring
said.
that horny.
Nigga, nah, I ain't bring no horny.
You just said you want a nigga dick.
This
so
was-
He
you
on his
want a
nigga
nigga-
dick.
Oh, okay, cool.
He on his nigga Tom
you
Brady
good.
dick, but you know me. You brought me here.
I know this
You
is this
brought me
weekend,
here.
but you
So you
wild.
know who I am.
I know this
You know who I am.
Wow.
You brought me here.
I
You know who I am.
It's a festive weekend, but you wild.
I was gonna throw a hat so you can't.
Yo, wild a little bit. That's all.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. Look here, I'm just saying. He was like, you on this nigga dick, but you know me. Like, I'm your friend, bro. Like,
brought me
you say
here.
I'm not better than him? Nigga, I had two Super Bowls.
But-
I'm up in a Hall of
And
Famer.
rarely though, he isn't.
not,
He isn't
but-
Tom at all.
No, we get it.
That's still, but he's still a Hall of Famer.
Nobody's Tom.
He's not a scrub. Like he
Who's
said.
Tom?
You're
Nobody's
probably
Tom.
right too. It really was probably that argument though. It was probably.
And
that
of course, I had
argument.
to
It
start
was
there.
probably
Put your
that
fucking glasses on.
Put your glasses on.
Everybody, niggas was mad that he
call
put
him
his glasses
boy.
back on.
If this was 100 years ago, he would have called him boy.
Junior journalism.
Don't do that.
Glasses on, boy.
Don't
Put
do
the
that.
glasses on, nigga.
Skip me on our side.
Put the glasses on, nigga.
Skip ain't with the hard ER.
Yes, he is.
Ain't not with the
He
hard
is.
ER.
Yes, he was.
He
That's
not
what
with
it
the
was.
hard ER.
You see him in a couple pictures, bro.
Don't do that to Skip. Don't do that to Skip. Skip.
Since the day-
You know he with the
That
hard
shit be
ER.
probably like, yo, he about to slip and say it.
No,
Hey, look
Skip be
here.
like, Shane like, you know what he called him? He said yes, and he said this the N word, but he had the hard ER. That
Hear me out. Hear me out. Since
Since
the day Skip Bayless saw LeBron James, he was like Hulk Hogan spraying that N for NWO. Like, oh, here we go. Hey, I'm ready. Y'all, hey, ESPN, warm me up.
I don't know,
I'm
Brown.
ready to
I
call
don't know if Brown would admit this, but when he has his documentary on ESPN and
Oh,
he
he
talks to the
Skip
camera,
gonna be in it.
he's going to say Skip inspired him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
God, he won't admit it to the people, but he's going to say
Skip
Skip
gonna be long
inspired.
gone because
Huh?
LeBron gonna wait like 10 years for this.
Yeah,
shit.
for sure. Yeah, Skip might
Skip
be
will be
dead,
gone.
but he's going to give Skip his
But guess
credit.
what?
I guarantee you, he's going to give
Come on,
Skip his
yo.
credit.
How old is Skip?
Rest in peace.
Nah, he ain't going to say that.
Nah, he not going.
He
You
ain't
know,
going
70?
Like
That nigga look 80.
Not like 70, bro.
That
He
nigga 80.
in
Bro,
good
he
shape
been
though,
talking
bro.
about it.
Oh, he in great shape, but he
been
look
the
80.
Cowboys writer for like since
Hey,
like the
real quick,
90s.
before you know my favorite moment of Skip
Them Jones be
is
bad.
when remember when Bron lost Kyrie and Love. And he was in the joint. He was in the joint
Dolly.
against, going crazy with
Matthew-
Dellavedova and
Matthew
shit.
Dellavedova-
Yeah, with
Dellavedova.
Dellavedova. No, I remember when they tied the series. Skip said, if he wins this, I'll call him Jordan. He got it. Like it was really like he was on LeBron's side on that. But like,
He know he was gonna win that shit.
nah, he wasn't.
He was gonna win that
Let's
shit.
wrap
Don't
this
blame
up.
Skip though. Skip a real nigga.
All right, bro.
Walt, we appreciate you for
Yeah,
joining
fuck
us.
you. Leave it
man.
to none of our topics.
You know what I mean?
I started
bitch ass
going through
nigga.
it.
We had a
I started going
good- we
through
had
it
a
with you.
good time,
I started
man.
pulling them out.
You niggas
Yeah,
was
I'm
talking
glad y'all
about
turned
jail
the
to
AC
death.
on.
You talking about Jeff like an hour.
That was a good story though. I needed to hear that.
I wanted to hit it in.
Guys, we appreciate
I love a good
y'all
jail
ends, man.
story.
We're gonna be scripted next week.
Podcast.
We're gonna be scripted next week because
We
that
out,
shit was
man.
wild.
My fault, y'all. If I'm being here, I can't talk a shit. I was like, fine, I might as well have on the mic, bro. Like,